Evening, everyone. Excellent evening to every one of us. We're all highly welcome to this evening's broadcast. Welcome. How are we doing? I hope we're all doing well. So today we are going to be creating our vision boards, okay? Today we're going to be creating our vision boards. This is a sample of a vision board with little write-up. I'm still going to work on this. This is also another sample of vision board with many words to explain. All right, so that's what we are dealing with today. So you're highly welcome to this evening's broadcast. Welcome. If you've joined me live, you can greet, so I can welcome you to this evening's broadcast. Today we are looking at how to create vision board for an outstanding year. Whichever year it is, how do you create an outstanding year using your vision board? And I'm also going to be telling you some science-backed benefits of vision board, okay? So you're all highly welcome. Like I said, if you've joined me live, kindly greet so I can welcome you to this evening's broadcast, and also share out to your friends, to your family, to everyone. That's what I'm doing now. Share out. It's a very short but very inspiring and insightful session that we are going to be having this evening, and very practical also. So you're highly welcome. Thank you for joining me, and I hope your week has been going on well. So if your week has been going on well, put it there. Great week, okay? Have you been achieving? So for me, it's a great week. Of course, it's not as if there are no ups and downs, but we are conquering and we are doing it. Hello, Kasham Nuhu. You're welcome. Welcome, Tola, to this evening's broadcast. So, like I always say, you can actually follow us on our other social media platform, TikTok, Aging with Grace, YouTube, Aging with Grace, and of course on Facebook, Aging with Grace. Feel free to like our comments, comment on our broadcast, and also appreciate and share with others, like I'm telling us now, to help us share. And you can actually connect with us personally for any counseling you need, products you need, whatever you need, okay? On my WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number is +234 703 515 1642 +234 703 515 1642. So you connect with us, so we'll be able to have that personal, relationship with you. Also, I am counseling you, giving you more tips about aging, rejuvenating, and the rest. So you're all highly welcome. All right, so today, like I said, we're going to be looking at how to make vision board, and I'll show you what vision board looks like, okay? I actually have my 2022 vision board. I always leave one sample. This is my 2022 vision board. My 2022 vision board. I also had 2023. I just left my 2023 just on my notebook. This is my 2022, and of course my 2023 is also here. Became bigger. 2023. So 2024, this is 2022, 2023, and then 2024, and we have already made for 2025 also. My vision board for 2025. This is my vision board for 2025. All right, I decided to do a lot of writing this time so that I will be able to see a lot. All right, so do you need to increase your motivation or actually find a bit of direction for your life? Creating a vision board with images that inspire will actually help you to focus on what is important and visualize on what you actually want. So making a vision board is meant to excite you about your future. You can actually use it as a chance to express yourself and begin self-discovery of yourself. Okay, so vision boards are actually collection of images, like I've shown us, images, drawings, other visuals arranged to represent your goals and your ambitions. So each one is an important inspiration board. No matter how it is, it's for you. It's however you like it. Like I said, in 2023 I wanted to travel. I knew I was going to be traveling a lot, so I had it on my books. I had it on my books that I traveled with, and I just had a few that I kept around at home, but I traveled with it most of the time. Okay, all right. So your vision board is, each of them is an inspiration that can help you clarify your aspirations so you can manifest your visions. Okay, and they are very, very good. I'm going to be giving you some fantastic benefits that you never thought of that vision boards can do for you, and they are science backed. Okay, vision board are also called gold board or dream board, and this collection of images can have physical, it can be physical, it can be digital. Okay, they are highly versatile. You can do it anyhow. It's for you. You can use them as a manifestation method or personal goals, or also for professional goals, like in your office. You can actually use them. So vision boards actually focus on creating a visual representation of your personal statement. Okay, they are perfect for helping you imagine the specifics of your life. You can create a vision board for a year. You can create vision board for quarters. You can do a 5-year vision board. You can even do your life vision board if you can. So people who use vision board usually place them where they will see it. Like I said, I had to put on my notebook my daily to do book. All right, so for instance, you can put a vision board on your mirror. If just carve a space in your mirror and do some vision board vision things that you can, or just place your vision board there. You can actually also put them maybe where you see it all the time. Okay, so, and if you're skeptical about whether staring at a piece of paper like this will do anything, don't worry. At the end, I'm going to give you some fantastic benefits. But again, the idea behind vision board is rooted in visualization. Is rooted in visualization and the law of attraction. Okay, so that's how it's rooted. And it also suggests that by looking at or viewing at or engaging at a visual representation of your goals, you can better align your thoughts and your action towards achieving them. So it's not really magic. It's not magic at all. It still includes hard work. It's not that when you keep staring at something, then it will now begin to manifest. No, you have to do the doing, the hard work, do the saying. Okay, so there is also commitment of goal setting and also creating good habits. Like I told us that this month we are reading the Atomic Habits, because that's January. There are some habits you need to drop, and there are some habits you need to pick up, and that book Atomic Habits can help you. So my staff and myself, we finished the summary of the 20 lessons learned from it. So tomorrow we are going to look at the super summary of it, but everybody can go and read whatever they like. Okay, so it works. I'm going to show you how you're going to create your vision board today. Briefly show you some of the things you need. I'll just talk very fast, and then we go into the practical aspect of it to do our vision board very simply. So they work. Lots of people attest to it that they work. Okay, so don't think it's a no-fail option. It's also more of a visualization and a reminder technique. If you do nothing, you will fail. But if you do it and you keep going back to it, visualizing and making that law of attraction work for you. So how do you create your vision board? Okay, remember that creating a vision board is just representing your idea life and how you want it to be. There are many possibilities, okay? You can take time to decide what to include in your vision board. It's your vision board. It's whatever that attracts you, so you can narrow your focus, you know, to some things. Like if you started with us from the beginning of the year, when we started with the 7 F's, you know, of goal setting, and then we told you that you should pick maybe like 3 or 4 out of them, and then you can now use them. So you need to narrow so that you'll be able to focus more, okay? You can decide to follow any of the out of the 7 F's. Like if you look, I don't know if you can see very well, mine, I chose the ones I chose are in the, I highlighted them. I have my family down there, I have my faith up there, and I also have, you can see my faith, and then I also have my finances, and I have my fitness, okay? So those are the 4 areas I decided to choose on. My family, my faith, my family, put them in the center because that's the center, my faith, and then my family, and then I have my fitness on one side, and I have my finances also on one side. And so it depends. So you can decide your dream job, your financial goals, maybe including having a house. If you need a house, you put it that you want a house. Your relationship, you can cut up a house and things like that and put, okay? So your faith, your mental, your spiritual growth, if you need to get to school, your certification, you know, all these things are, you know, things that you areas you can look at, okay? So your vision board creation should be fun and it should be easy. I think last year I tried to overburden myself so much with doing my vision board that even for 1 full month, I think it was in March, I finally finished. So it took a long time. Can you imagine? 1 quarter gone and you're still talking about vision. That's why I decided that for this year I will just start, no matter how it is. Do it however. I'm not going to be looking around for cut-ups and things like that, okay? So don't overthink the process, okay? Engage with your creativity and build what you like. Your vision board is totally personal, so you don't need to worry, you know, trying to impress anybody. It's for you, it's for you alone, it's actually for you, okay? So how to create vision board? To create vision board, there are some steps you need to take. Take some time to clarify your vision and your intention in life, okay? So like for me, those first, before the months the year ended, remember I told you people I had to write down my seven areas. I have papers all over the place. I had to write down the 7 areas, and then I started filling them up. After filling them up, and as I was writing, I was praying. I went through a lot of process on my book, on my journal, and then I came up with my vision 2025. Okay, I came up with my vision 2025. After coming up with my vision 2025, I now went to those 4 areas and I wrote out what I need to achieve in all those 4 areas. And then I started gathering materials, started gathering papers and things like that. This is what to do. You don't have to type your own. It's because I have where to type and where to print around me. That's why I type. You can see even the finances when I use my hand to write it, okay? So you can actually use your hand to write anything. Of course, in 2022, I didn't let anybody do anything for me. I just gathered colored papers and I used my handwriting to write everything. So you can have your vision board as simple as this. All you want is what you want, what pleases you, and what can work for you, okay? Then you can now find images if you want images. If it's only write up you want, arrange the materials and place them on the board, and that's how it works. It's as simple as that. There's no whatever, okay? So but you need to first of all take time to clarify your vision. You require to reflect on your desires and your aspiration before starting your vision board, like I told you I did on my book. What do you want to manifest in your vision board? Avoid distractions while thinking about it. I had to take out 1 or 2 days or 3 days to really reflect and pray on those things and ask God, and even get a Bible passage for my year, okay? I got the Bible passage, I read the Bible passage, I prayed over it, and I allowed God to speak to me, and then I had to write down everything. So it's very, very important to maintain self-awareness as you clarify these things. Okay, there are several mediums you can choose, but choose what works for you. And like I said, vision board can be in any form. Some people have phone board, those electronic phone, they can just have it, and then they are using this kind of pins, like pins to now pin on those boards. Some people have it. Some people have their own on maybe like a cardboard, and they use gum to gum at the back and gum it. Okay, like I use sellotape so that I'll be able to remove and replace, because when you're having more vision, your vision is getting wider, or you're achieving some of them, you can remove them and then you replace them. So that's why I had mine with sellotape that are very, very easily removable. These ones are some of the ones I removed from my last year's old. Okay, so you have them in a way that you can easily remove them. Hello Sarah, you're welcome to this evening's broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Today we are looking at vision board, how to make your vision board. If you haven't made it, please make sure you make it this weekend, because it's really late. It's something we ought to have done last year, and we place it all around us so that we'll be able to be seeing it already by now. Okay, all right, so you can actually have it in wooden boards, on canvas, wire boards, whiteboard. Some people have whiteboard. My husband uses whiteboard. I can see his board there, and he will use marker to write on his own. Some use magnetic board, and they now place it on their fridge and things like that, or cork board, whichever one. Decide on the medium. Okay, your vision board doesn't have to be a literally board like a poster brand. You can use paper or other materials. You can use anything you can find around you. Don't go too far. Even right now in your house, go around, gather things that you can use, and join us and come and just create your vision board. Okay, so if you've decided on what to do, you will now need images. Like for me, for this year, I printed, there's an image that is one of the most important for me here. Is even that image, that picture is on my DP now. I'm the only one that understands what that image means. So then you can actually find magazine, cut out some things from magazine, print digital images, okay, photos from your personal collection, postcard, create your own Pinterest board, stickers, sketches, and other materials. All right, so once you've gathered all your materials, then it's time for you to add the images and other details on your board. Photos and images are the most popular media that you can use. Like I said, last year I said I used a lot of photos. All the photos here, they mean something to me. Okay, I use a lot of photos from my vision board for last year. So the types of image you will use will depend on the focus on your vision board. Okay, find images and words that represent your goal and your aspiration. Images, words, write up things that it represents your goals and your aspiration. Like some people, you can decide to make images of your graduation caps or degrees, images of your sports trophies, images of your vacation destination, images that represent your dreams, like images of ocean, things like that, things that actually represent your dream. You can actually do any one of them. Okay, so whichever way you want your vision board to be, you go ahead and make sure you create your vision board like that. So in addition to images, you can find inspiring quotes to add to your vision board. You can print out others that are representing ideas and write them by yourself. Okay, so like for example, on my vision board, I have some quotes that are there. So I have some quotes, like here I have, I can achieve my goals. On top I have, I am worthy of success. So you have all those quotes that that can have you. You can print out words representing your ideas and write them down anyhow you want them to be. You just go ahead and write them down. So now it's time to arrange everything. After you have gathered all your materials, then like I said, you can arrange them, lay them in your magazines, you know, all the things you have gotten. There are there are so many ways you can do, have ideas what you can do about your vision board. There are so many options, okay? Like in laying out, you also have your options for laying out, okay? You can decide to sectionalize it. Like here I have my fitness. If you look, I have fitness on the lower right side or left side if I'm facing you. Then it's always better for you to have the most important things in the middle, where once you look, your eyes will find them. And that's my faith. I have my faith and then my family, okay? I have my faith and my family. And also remember to leave some blank spaces. Mine is even a little too clustered, but like I told you, I just did it fast so that I will not be waiting like last year. Again, prioritization is very, very important in arrangement. Place the most important and inspiring images at the center where your eye can see it, then arrange the other ones by the parameters, okay? And you can use larger images or things like that for what fits well for you. The texture of whatever you use will depend on what you want and your layer, okay? Whatever you want, you use. Like I said, you can, after you have finished your vision board, you can decide to put them maybe on your fridge if you're using like the sticker one. You can decide to put them on the wall of your kitchen or the altar where you normally pray, your mirror, at your nightstand. If like work from home office now, I'm putting mine. One is going to stay right here on my table, okay? No matter how big it is, I'm going to leave it as big. I'm doing it in a way that when I'm working, I'm looking at it and I'm praying, and I know that this is what I want to achieve this year. I'll also do smaller ones that will be on my travel notebook and things like that. And you also need to continually update your vision board, okay? You replace some images if you need to. It depends on you. And another thing that works also is that you can share your vision with people. You can have an accountability partner, like we said, that you can share that your vision with, so that they will see it. Because if you are open to share it with people, then it's very, very good, because you are inviting them to understand you better, help to keep you accountable, and be partner in your goal setting. Of course, like I said, be okay with starting from the scratch. Just do whatever it is. Goal changes, life changes, and even your definition of success will actually evolve over time. So because of this, sometimes you need to start fresh and create something from the scratch, okay? Maybe you've just done an inner work and you've taken time to reflect on how far you have come. So if you have looked at it, you can now do whatever you want. Just start your vision board. That's the important thing. Now, before I quickly show you how I just created my own very, very fast in the scratch, I want to talk about science-backed reason why vision board work. In 2024, they did a study, the research at the Journal of Research in Personality, and they found that vision inspires and creates positive emotion. They create positivity because they make you believe your dreams are within your reach. So by putting your goals on something you see daily, you can focus on what matters. And vision boards are just one of the type of visualization method. And this technique works by cementing an image in your mind or a word that you have spoken until you believe it's possible. So you need to find images, words that inspire you and that can increase your motivation to create your ideal life. So inspirational tools like vision boards can be very, very powerful in making your dreams a reality. So by reminding yourself of life goals on a daily basis, you can start being more intentional. You can direct your daily actions towards a greater purpose of life. A vision board will help you to stay focused on the bigger picture. When you have a clear direction for your life, you can take actionable steps to achieve those goals. So each day becomes an opportunity for you to work towards your big goals. So vision boards encourages you to think very deeply about what you desire. so you can live a happy life. Many of us is because we are just blown by every wind that comes. Somebody knocks at the door and comes into your house, and then you just go out and you spend hours with that person. Somebody knocked today, the security guy sent a message to me, oh, so and so is at the door. I said I didn't invite that person. I don't know what the person is coming to. My husband said, shut up. Go and greet at least and tell the person that, okay, this is what you're doing. You know, because I just came in to rest. So some people will just come like that and they sit with you for hours. You need to know what your desires are, what you're looking for, and you work towards your goal. Because there are opportunities for you to see your personal values and align them to your vision. Imagine if I don't have what I have planned to do. I have my to-do list, I've put it, and it was my rest time, 1 hour that I had to rest. So I just stood up, oh sorry, oh okay, oh thank you, bye, you know, things like that. So creating a vision board is very, very powerful, and it can help you to set intentions and channel your energy towards achieving your goal. Okay, it's very, very important. Now before we conclude, I want to show you. So if you get a plain, you can cut out a carton. Can you see this Tamaku carton? That's the fridge that we bought last. So anytime we have such large cartons, I try to keep them. I cut them up and I keep them because I know I'll use them for vision board. So depending on how large you want your vision board to be, that's what you do. So I cut out the carton, and then I went and bought a plain colorful sheet. And usually every year I try to make different colors so that I'll have different colors just for that excitement in different places that I have placed them. So you now use a plain sheet. That's how I did my own. Remember I said there are several ways you can do it. I used a plain sheet and I covered the cardboard. Hello Derry, you're welcome. God bless you. Olori, good evening. How are you doing? Charity, good evening. Happy New Year. Everyone is fine. I hope you're also good. All right. So after you have done that, like I said, you can now I placed all my pictures, all the pictures that represent what I want. I put them there. Some of the places where I don't want people to know, like people might come in and say, and I don't want people to know, I just use pictures because I'm the one that understand what the pictures are meant to be. Hello Chibusa Dachku, how are you? Thank you for your last purchase. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. You're the ones that keep us smiling and staying here. So like you can have pictures that represent what you want and not having so many things written on them. Okay, all right. And then you can also decide to use one. So after I have done that, I will now do the write-up. You see, for me, I said to my office, you know, I have a school, for them to type out what I wanted in large sheets of paper like this, and I print large fonts, and I printed them. So each one will have their large fonts, and I printed them. Okay. So I just printed them, and after printing them, I used my zigzag scissors to cut them up. I cut them up into shapes. Okay, like this is 2025 that I cut here, fasting that I cut, and then after cutting them like this one, and I will organize Camp Alive. I now use a large sellotape, like this large sellotape, and then I put them on the sticky part of the sellotape. That's what I did. You see, this one is on the sticky part of the sellotape, so that I can see. Why I'm using this is so that I can easily remove them. If I've achieved that vision, I remove it. If I need to put a new one, then I put a new one. So that's why I do my own like this, like I told you. So after I have put them on the sellotape and placed, I will now come and start placing them on my cardboard paper or my carton, back of my carton. So right now I've not finished the one of fasting for my spiritual life. I want to fast 1 day weekly, so I'll roll over a fast every day weekly, and then I want to do 3 to 4 days every month at a stretch. So that's my fasting. That's what I want to do. My prayer walk, my fitness, like you say, 2 hours walk daily, and I want to drop. The doctor said that my ideal weight is 85 kg, so I want to drop to my ideal weight to reduce my weight also this year. And concerning that weight one, what did I do? I decided to decide on how many weight I want to lose this year. How many kg, sorry, how many kg I want to lose this year, and I divided them into the 12 months. So I didn't come to say, oh, the first quarter I'm going to lose 20 kg or 30 kg or whatever. I just divided them into the 12 months, and then I came up with, okay, let me lose 2 to 3 kg every month. So that's how I've done it. So I don't give myself a very, very, unrealistic goal concerning that. And it's also the same thing with most things that I want to achieve. So I'm trying to sellotape the last sets of things very well on my vision board. Okay. Remember, like I said, I want to be able to bring them out well. I want to put some 2025 in some places, so that I will remember that it's 2025. So when I cut out my sellotape, I will just add the back like this. I will place my 2025 on the sellotape, and then I will decide where it should be. Don't overdo. So I'll put 2025 here. I have 2025 here, and I have 2025 here. So that's it. So vision boards are very, very powerful. I'm going to have like 5 of these, which I'm going to put. It's a blend of creativity and manifestation, making it both fun and purposeful. Okay, so as you start this new year, or as we have started, take some time to craft out your vision board and watch as it helps guide you towards your dreams. It will really help you. Okay, it's a full year of inspiration. 2025 is a year of growth, of achievement, and if you found what you want to do, start now and begin to make your vision board. Okay, and then after that, when you have all those your 1 year vision, you also come on your journal, on your notebook, and you spread them out, because that's what I want to do. On my notebook, I now took, this is my forever living business notebook. I put it forever mission. Okay, the wellness, conviction, and the anointed niceness. That's my goal for 2025. So through Wellness Woman, I'm going to do what? I'm going to aim at ultimate goal to give people wealth this year. And I've told myself I want to be able to reach 20 million people with what can help their health through broadcast, through adverts, through the things I do, the cooking, the sports, and things like that, to be able to reach 20 million women this year. So I had to put it down, impacting over 20 million middle-aged people, especially women, with comprehensive health. So I want to do more love. I want to call more people. I want to talk with them more. I want to listen to people when they call me, pick up their phone, in professionally advising them. Okay, and I also want to follow up to find out from people, how is my product doing for you? How are my broadcasts doing for you? Are you having, is it helping you? Like ordinarily last year, I'm looking at number so I can do fast. But this year I'm spending more time, like a woman, after talking with her, she said, oh wow, okay, is it? We're not able to find out that what is doing her is lack of sleep. So there's no need, first of all, going to buy this for your face back, because I asked her, I said, can I see your picture for some months back or years back? So what happened? Lack of sleep. When you're not sleeping well, it's going to do a lot damage to you. So why don't we go to the root of the matter? Make sure you start sleeping well. When you start sleeping well, then we will still add all this. But even if you're doing facial care, your scrubs and things like that, and you're not sleeping well, you will go back to square one. Okay, so by the time you bring out each section, like I said, the 4 parts you want, you will still come on your notebook, and one by one, this is where I did this, my forever. And then when it comes to my faith, I also have on my notebook where I detailed out for my faith what my faith should be. I detailed out on my notebook for my prayers and things like that. If it comes to fitness, I also have where I detailed out for my fitness, where I wrote, okay, every month I'm going to do this. Every week I go on the scale and check out my food. I do my prep of my food and store them and things like that. I'm like my vegetable garden, so I can get it fresh and nice, all that. So all these are all the things that you need, okay? It's a year that God will help us. It's a year of new dimensions. It's a year of supernatural dimensions, and it's a year that God will fight the battle for you. You will not have to stand up to do it. God will do it for you, because he's going to defeat the gods, and he's going to judge the gods, and he's going to allow you to spring forth. Amen and amen and amen and amen. Hello Mary, good evening. Oluwatoyin, good evening. Abimbola Olukemi, good evening. There are so many people I'm not able to greet because you have not greeted. Ronke, good evening. Mofe, good evening. Thank you all for joining me. Nweze, Bola, Olaito, T. William, Sandra, Onyinyechi. Thank you all for joining me. So let's get to work. Let's go and do our vision boards and place them in the places where you like. Like I said, I'm going to have one in my office here, my home office here. I'll have one on the wall where once I look, when I wake up in the morning, I'll see it. I'll have one in my bathroom. Everybody will wonder why in my bathroom. I made my bathroom very, very comfortable. So I spend time to have my devotion in my bathroom. And because I grew over the years, like that's was something that can actually help you people. I used to have constipation before I started taking my aloe vera gel and some of my other products, like my beets and peaches and the rest. Before I started taking, I don't have constipation issues now, but I had formed that habit of sitting in the toilet. I take one full bottle of water, and after my exercises I will just go and sit on my bathtub, on my WC there, and I'm not in a hurry. So there I read my Bible, there I read my devotionals. So by the time I'm doing that, my bowels will move and I'll do it. So that's why I always have my vision board in my bathroom, because also sometimes maybe I would have had my devotion and read all my devotional before my bowels will move. So when I get there, I'm looking at the board and I'm praying on those things. So put them where you will see them. You can actually, if you have a notebook you carry around, if you're not bold enough to put it on the back, you can have it at the front page so that you can easily open it and actually look at them all the time. Okay? All right. So follow us on our TikTok, Aging with Grace. You're going to get the summary of this on TikTok, Aging with Grace, so you can share to your friends and family, and also on YouTube. Okay? Thank you for joining me. Like today we have looked at how to make your vision board. Please, if you've made it, chat me on my WhatsApp number +234 703 515 1642, which has been pinned for you, and I'm going to be giving you a gift for following the instructions of today. So if you've made your vision board, screenshot it if you want. If you don't want, just tell me you have done it and you will still get your gift. But if you want me to be your accountability partner, you can screenshot it and send to me, and we'll both be reminding ourselves, have you been looking at your vision board? Have you been working towards it? Have you been achieving? I love you all. See you again on Saturday when we will have our fitness exercises and the rest. Love you all. Bye.